welcome back to Not Your French Girl, the special 30th episode today.
Yay, amazing. And to wrap up all this season 1 of 30 episodes, girl, can you believe this?
30 episodes.
30.
Since August 2025.
It's gone by so fast. But yeah, but to wrap up this season, we decided to do like a special episode outside to celebrate the arrival of the spring.
And
the sun in Paris because it's so rare.
Yeah, I know. And today it's blindé of people. Like you've got people left, right, front, and center.
It's crazy.
It really is.
And to wrap up this and do this special episode, what better than to finish it well with some wine?
With our famous wine expert, guys.
Yes. So we're going to talk a little bit about wine, how all the process of wine, and we are going to do like a parallel with our journey until here, and how we matured in this 30 episodes and how we're gonna mature even more with this new season 2 coming up.
Yeah, it's so excited.
Yes, and for this we're gonna do a little bit of like a game.
Yeah, we'll start off with the game.
Yes.
Do you want to explain a bit of the game to the guys?
Okay, so basically we're both wine lovers and we just wanted to talk a little bit about how it has been this journey for us and do like this link with one wine that will basically like translate what we've been through here.
Yeah.
Or like together. And then the second one, it's gonna be like about our future and how we imagine the future of Not Your French Girl on a wine.
It's gonna be. It was a bit different. Like to be honest, guys, we just stuck to Franprix just to buy some wines because we had to choose like the wines to fit the moment. It was very difficult for me. We have the wine expert, so hopefully she has like something better to say about the wines and the experience and the storytelling. Mine's just gonna be very wine.
Rather wine.
Right. Very bubbly.
Yes.
Voila.
Okay, so it's a blind tasting, you guys, if you didn't understand it till here.
Yeah, it's a blind tasting.
So Shauna's gonna pour me some wine and I'm gonna be blindfolded and I'm gonna need to figure out what she wants to transmit with this wine.
Or you can just turn around because I forgot the...
But we can use this.
I forgot that as well.
But okay, I close my eyes.
Okay. So we're gonna start with a wine, okay? But the first one is
my glass.
The past wine, okay?
Okay. And you show.
I'm gonna show the bottle to the people.
To the camera. Yeah.
Hang on. Which one was the past one? Oh yeah, this one.
I want the logo to be in front of.
Okay. Eyes are closed.
Eyes are super closed. I'm not gonna be cheating. You tell me when you're pouring because like I move a lot.
Okay. I'm pouring.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm pouring a glass. It's a tasting, right?
Yeah, it's a tasting.
Okay, hang on.
You can pour a nice like glass.
I think it's. I mean, I did like a. Okay, hang on. I mean, it's a tasting. We're gonna get drunk, guys.
Because we have like 4 bottles for 2 people.
Okay.
Okay. So you tell me when I can smell.
The past one. Let's smell.
Okay.
Wait, how does it work? We do smell, and then you're gonna go.
Yeah,
through the
we
steps.
smell,
Okay,
and then we taste.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure if it's a white or a red one. Oh my god, it's so hard. Okay.
Okay, and then we.
It smells really fresh. Young.
Yep.
Okay, can I taste?
Okay, oh no, you didn't swizzle.
I didn't what?
Don't you like swish around the wine?
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay, sorry.
I did, but I'm scared to like pour me some wine, you know.
Okay, no, you're good.
Okay.
Oh, that opened it up.
Yeah, it opened a bit, yeah. We've been open
It's been open for 15 minutes. We opened the wine bottles in Franprix.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Can we taste?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a red wine.
Yeah.
It's a red wine, that for sure.
Yeah.
But it's a young one. Fruity patootie. I think it's...
Are we guessing the wine though? Because I won't be able to do that.
No, I'm just trying to guess because I might have an idea of what kind of wine it is and how you want to transmit, like what message you want to transmit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go on.
I think it's a really young wine. All right.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just double check. Yep, it's a really, really young wine.
Really
very
young
correct.
Okay. So I think what you want to transmit it is how like we just started and how still like our podcast is so young and how much we still have like place for like maturing.
Exactly.
Okay.
There's another message. There's
Another
actually two
message.
more, but you can't see the second one until you see the bottle.
It's a 2025 bottle.
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, she wanted to like say that it's the year of our podcast being born. I
That would have
think.
been a good idea though.
Can I take a hot guess here?
Yeah.
I think it's a Beaujolais. Is it? I can see you. Is it?
Hang on, I'm checking. No, I don't know.
Is that a Beaujolais?
Probably. I don't know where this is.
But you know the grapes.
Like,
What kind of wine did you get?
I like this wine. It's a
You
wine
like
that
this wine?
I like this wine.
Okay.
So maybe it is from the region of like Bourgogne, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so I think the other message that you want to bring with this red wine, I think it's maybe that the fact that we are young but we're strong,
Yes.
and that we're coming in hot. That we're coming
Yeah.
with like all the strength that we want to bring. Even if we're young, we still have like so much to give and like so much to show to people
Yep.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the main, you can open your own.
Can I open? Okay.
So actually, I'll tell you the why. I got Saint-Amour
Okay.
because, Saint-Amour, guys, I already showed this to you, but it's Fraser. Saint-Amour, because I think our friendship has built on, it's not even just about the podcast, I was thinking about like the past in general. It's a very like young wine, but it's very bold. I think it's bold tasting for a young wine.
Yeah.
It tastes,
It has like
strong for a young
good
wine.
fruity tastes.
And we're fruity ladies.
We're fruity ladies.
We have a lot to bring. The energy is there. It's still young, and I think that really represents our past. Also, just kind of, it gets better with age. So when we were younger, or when
Yeah.
we lived this past few years together, this experience of living here, I think like it takes some time to mature, and we were very like. Not that like, we would say immature, but I think we were way more immature than we are now.
Of course, girl. We mature like with time.
Exactly. So and I think this is
As
a
a wine.
great example.
I love it. It's a
Voilà.
really good wine.
And I said Saint-Amour because there's only love here for us.
Oh, I love it. Cheers, babe. You already drink yours.
Babe,
You're thirsty.
I think the followers are gonna think I'm an alcoholic because we literally poured like a big one.
And you
I
already
just
drank
I thought
everything?
it was a tasting.
Yeah, it is.
I
They
just-
don't say the region or the grapes.
Yeah, I don't know. But I like Saint-Amour. It's a very good wine if you need a suggestion. But
like
as
it.
Isabella said, it's a very young wine. So if you don't like young wine, go the other way.
No, but it's good. It's good like for starters.
Yeah.
Because we don't want like a strong ass wine, you know.
Yeah, also I was like, it's sunny, it's a bit warm, so we can, you know.
Yeah.
Voila.
Perfect. I love this one. Let me finish so we go to the next one. Which is gonna be mine.
I'm excited.
Okay, now it's my time. You show people your eyes are closed.
Okay.
Okay.
My eyes are
You ready?
closed, guys.
This is your glass. Hold it.
Okay. Is the red wine gone?
Yes.
Sorry, Luxembourg. Luxembourg.
Okay, so guys, this is the wine. If you can see it, I'll do the
ASMR.
Okay. It was open like shit, honestly. Because we had a bit of a hard time opening the bottles, we say.
Girl.
I'm pouring. And I'm sorry if there's a little bit of bouchon. Because it was open weirdly.
Oh my god, I'm actually so shit at this. Okay. I'm nervous.
Okay, let me just close the bottle. You can start smelling.
Okay.
Probably open by now.
It's fruity.
Fruity patootie.
Fruity patootie. Love that.
Okay. I never tried this one, but
Is it red or is it white? I think it's red. Maybe it's white. Can I taste
love this.
Can I taste it?
Taste it, go. What did you say?
Haven't you seen Bad Bunny? He goes. Coco.
I never saw this.
leche coco. So it's red wine.
Okay.
It's red wine. I can taste the red wine.
Perfect.
It smells fruity, but I don't think it tastes fruity. Do you think it tastes fruity?
Not that much. Sorry.
That's fine.
So sorry.
No, that's good. Okay, it's a red wine. It smells fruity. It tastes... It's more mellow than the other one.
What do you mean mellow?
Calm.
Okay, yeah.
It's not as punchy, you know?
No, yeah.
This one's more calm to drink, more smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the message... Fucking hell, I'm really bad at this. But there's like a little kick at the end.
What
No?
kind of kick?
Like a little in the throat, no?
Tannin?
You know what that means? You're using wine language.
Sorry. It's the like the harsh part of the wine, you know.
Yeah, but it's smooth and it goes...
Oh, you can open now. You figure out it's red, so it's fine.
Okay.
And I kept the bottle. So.
Okay. But wait, I feel like... The message? I don't know. What is that? Are you trying to tell me that our this is the past one, right? I love how we both chose red wines as well.
I swear, I thought we were gonna choose choose red wine.
I mean, at first I was like, this should
White, sorry.
White wine. And I was like, you know what? Red wine's more like nostalgic.
Yeah, and I think it's more expressive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think we went through a very expressive part, but I do feel like this one's a bit mellow.
Okay.
A bit mellow, so maybe the journey was like smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Okay, smooth sailing.
Yes.
I'm really bad at this. Okay. And now we got some spice by the kick at the back. Okay, I don't know. You really have to help me out with this one. I'm really
Okay.
trying to like diversify the message.
Okay, so the message I wanted to bring here is it's
Oh, it's an older wine. It's an older wine.
yeah, it's a bit older. Yeah, it's a 2023.
Okay, 2023.
2023.
Cute.
Côte du Rhône.
I can't even taste. It's crazy that you even guessed like the Beaujolais one. I was
But
like,
I'm not sure if it's a Beaujolais.
I don't know, but it tastes like
I'm
Beaujolais.
gonna search for that because I really wanted to know.
I think Saint-Amand is Beaujolais, but I don't want to speak wrongly. Anyway, continue.
We'll see. But the idea here is to bring a bit older wine because even if our podcast is young, I think what we bring to the podcast is old because our friendship is mature. And I also talk a lot about like the friendship more than the podcast because I feel like our friendship is so old and has been going through like so many phases.
Absolutely.
And I think like Côte du Rhône is also like it's a bit warmer, but it's also a bit cold in the winter. So it goes through like different phases and different like extremes. Mm-hmm. And I think we go to like this, we sail, we navigate to this kind of like steps of our lives. And I think it's also like the fact that it's like it has this rondeur and it's like smooth in the mouth,
roundedness.
Yeah. And it's also like the aromas are like more like how do you say? It's like a darker fruits, like it says here, but I don't know the
Yeah,
name
the other
of
one
the
was
fruits.
more spicy. Like this one's more like.
But it's like a cassis, myrtille avec des notes de violette. So it's more like fruits that are more like ripe.
Yes.
Yeah, fruits that are a little bit more like ripe and darker fruits, not like red fruits. So it's a little bit less. It's a bit stronger, but still it's like it's super round. It's how do you say? It's like smooth. It's like mellow.
Yeah, but mellow, but you can say. I think you can say wine is rounded.
Yeah, you can.
So.
Yeah,
I'm not really comment. I love the story.
Yes.
I love
and
how you poured up the
and
last
how
glass.
it's been like super smooth doing this with you.
Yay! I love how we both choose red
Exciting.
wine.
I love it
cute.
too. It's so cute. I love it. It's so good. And reminds me of the wine that we drank when you were at my house when you picked me up from my surgery.
Did we drink wine that day?
We did. It was a really, really good wine.
Did you have your surgery?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, we got like kind of drunk.
Yeah. It was a red wine.
Was it? I remember it was really good.
It was really
the
good.
One,
No. That one was another day where we drank
okay.
like 2 magnums of Pico. On that day we were a bit like wasted, but anyways. But yeah, it was a really good wine. I shouldn't even be drinking wine after my surgery, but that's fine. We're living life.
Some people choose painkillers and you choose wine.
Exactly. I love, and I have this memory with me because it was so good. It was so nice. I was just like there dying, and we're just like dying on the couch. It was like 40 degrees outside. We were with the plaid. It was so funny.
It was so warm though. It was nice.
Yeah, but we were cold. We were with the blanket.
I mean,
and
I can understand. You just gotta like hardcore
but
surgery,
still.
like.
And then we were watching Love Is Blind. No, so good. I love it.
We need to discuss this after if you've watched the new season.
No, I haven't. I need to watch it. I haven't had the time.
Right.
I'm so excited for the next one.
Me too.
The next one's gonna be nice. It's gonna be lit.
Okay. Round 2.
Yes, fight.
I would just
Okay.
So guys, we're gonna start to do the second wine, which is about the future. And I had an initial one that I wanted to buy to show this message, but obviously it was not cold, and we don't drink wine that's not cold.
Yeah.
So
if it's supposed to be cold, yeah, we don't drink cold.
Exactly.
Not cold. Okay, I close my eyes.
Okay, close your eyes. So guys,
I'm just thinking I have a problem with my second one now.
why?
You're gonna figure out after.
Oh no.
But yeah.
Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just because we're gonna have to figure out something.
Okay. Okay, this is the second one. I've tried a variation of this. I don't know if this one is exactly good, but it looked fine on the back. So,
On the back?
okay, I read the labels.
Oh yeah, as you should.
All right, smelly.
Oh my god. It smells so good.
No
It
way.
smells like honey. I love it. It's a white wine.
Yes.
The honey just gave it up, honestly. Wait, there's a hair in my It's really fresh, but still, it has something like maybe it's more mature. It's not like a super. I don't even think it's about age. Maybe it's just like the type of wine and how they did this.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I'm checking the age.
Okay. I'm just like
You're really good though, because it doesn't have an age on the bottle. I don't know what that means.
It doesn't have an age?
No, it doesn't say an age. Is it supposed to say an age?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. It does.
Okay. What?
Okay.
What?
Just taking something.
Maybe it has some passage on like Fuchen, you know, the barrels.
Maybe.
Yeah, because the taste is like the aromas are mature. Even like a bit buttery. Can we taste?
Yeah, I've already tasted like 5 times.
Oh no, I know there's a white wine. I
Yeah, you can open your eyes.
Bourgogne.
Yeah.
Allez goûter.
No, it's a Chardonnay.
Chardonnay? Yeah, but in Bourgogne it's also Chardonnay. It's all Chardonnay.
I didn't know that.
Okay. But I had this feeling it was a Bourgogne. It's really good.
When you hear my reasonings for picking this wine, you're gonna die.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Have
think,
a lucky guess though.
I think the reason is, I don't know, that you want us to be more mature on the podcast for the future. I don't know. It was easier when it was the red one. This one you want us to be more like fresh, but also like more deep, more mature. But you want to be like a bright future, and you want us to travel to Bourgogne.
Obviously.
Yeah,
To drink wine.
yes, because it's like one of my favorite regions. But yeah, tell me more.
Okay, so I think this white, I choose d'abord. Honestly, I wanted to buy like a Prosecco.
Yeah.
Or something like this, sparkling wine, because I was like, for me, it's a pop of celebration, you know, to celebrate all the future years to come, and like how I expect all our followers to give us that pop. But anyway, I chose the white wine because I was like, I feel like white wine compared to red wine, even though it's less, I think it's less bold. I think it's more about the
More light.
yeah, but it's also like the journey of in the taste.
Yeah.
You know, when you drink red wine, for me, you have either one or two. Like you taste it straight away. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like with white wines, you need to enjoy more the taste,
Yeah.
and I think that's what our
Understandable
journey.
more, yeah.
Exactly. So like the journey of us is more to enjoy each step that's coming, enjoy each note that there is in our journey, because I
it.
think it's always important not to take things for granted.
Yeah.
So obviously that, and obviously at the end you're like, I want to have another sip, so it's lit. Also,
I love it. I love the idea. Yes.
there's millésime on it.
Oh, so cute. Oh my god, you thought about that. So cute.
Millésime, and I knew that Bourgogne was your
cute.
favorite region. So.
Yes, it is.
Voilà.
How cute. How thoughtful.
Cheers, cheers, babe.
Cheers. I love it. I love the thing. And I also love that there's like this sweet taste.
Yeah, because we're sweetie pies.
Yes, we are. And also like our podcast is so sweet. We're so sweet.
I think we are.
Yeah.
We can be a red wine though and be a bitch if you want us to. Watch out.
Or most of all, we're sweet.
Have you seen those TikToks where she's like, fuck you, and you're like, no.
You're the one saying fuck you, and I'm the one like, no, sorry.
Literally. Catch that on our Instagram. We're gonna do this bit.
I love it.
Yeah, it was really good. I like this one. It's very
Really
fresh.
good one, yeah. I love how we started with red and now we're just like going with the white.
Did you just tell me your second one?
No.
Okay.
No. Because we started with the red and now we're with one white.
Okay, fine.
Who says we're not gonna go back to red?
Oh, I don't know.
Who says that?
I don't know. She's
Yeah.
really good at like with the notes and like all these like things about wine. I was really just playing.
As I should. I studied for
Yeah,
that.
of course.
But then someone said like, oh, you only travel to drink? Bitch, this is my job.
Someone said that? Yeah, I saw that as well.
I was like, oh my god, you travel just for the alcohol. And I'm just like,
If you lived in France, you would too, babe.
yes, exactly. Because the alcohol is something so good in this country, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's why we needed to do also a wine episode. Like, how can you do wine, like a podcast about France and not drink wine?
Yeah, we're gonna
Hello.
do another episode like where we go deep. Maybe when we go to a tasting.
Is that a real experience?
Yeah,
If anyone wants to sponsor that.
we're open.
We're open.
for discussion.
For discussion.
Okay,
Okay, should we move on to the next
Yes.
part of your wine? Okay.
Yes.
Wait, okay.
I'm ready. Wait,
Okay, my eyes are closed.
I'm gonna put this in your bag first.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, you're gonna sing us a song.
I'm ready.
Okay. Can you sing us a song?
Happy.
No, but really, sing us a song.
Okay, hang on. Hey.
But sing.
Oh, but there. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Sing.
What's the Dua Lipa song? Give me a
Which
song.
one?
Give me a song. Give me a song.
I don't know. Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know. I was like, what the fuck is this song?
You asked me to sing.
Sing. Sing louder. I'm sorry. Shit. I tried. I fucking tried.
I can open my eyes. No, now I know exactly what
No.
it is.
You cannot. You
Okay,
cannot.
sorry.
Because so many things can be bubbly.
Should I?
Many things can be bubbly.
Babe, the only thing that's like fully that I know that you love that's bubbly is champagne. Oh my god, it smells
I like a
amazing.
prosecco as well, babe.
Or crema.
Yeah, I like crema as well. I like everything that pops.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
It's potent.
Ooh. It's different. Is it
like
good? Wait,
I
let me
really like it.
just taste because it has a weird smell, right?
I think it smells nice.
It smells like cheese.
Sorry. I literally was gonna say that as
It
well.
smells like camembert.
I was
You
gonna
think
say-
it's good? Wait.
I was gonna say it smells like comté.
No, it's good. But it's insane. Girl, I wanna have a cheers. I really wanna camembert. No, I would love a fucking. Why did we
cheese
buy a
plate.
camembert?
No, you were lactose intolerant. Hello.
I know, but still, that would pair amazingly with this.
It really would though.
Oh my
A
god!
little tartine.
I am shook. I am really, really, really shook.
It smells really good. It smells. Oh, you tasted it? Okay.
Yeah, I tasted it because I needed to be sure it was good. It is.
It's very dry. Well, okay. Now that I know it's like, I think
Now
it's...
you need to see if it's what kind of bubbly is this?
Oh, babe.
Girl,
It's not Prosecco.
No.
It's definitely not Prosecco.
Yeah, because you know the smell and
Girl,
the taste of Prosecco.
Absolutely. This is way more dry. I'm not sure if it's a Cremant or if it's a Champagne. Maybe a Cremant because it's dry.
Oh, champagne is also dry.
I don't know, babe. It could be Champagne dry. It could be Champagne fruité.
I don't like sweet champagne.
I know. Maybe it's Champagne. Obviously, I don't even know. I doubted it. I know it's Champagne because this girl would not even dare to have anything else other than Champagne for bubbles. She can like whatever she likes, but I know damn well that if she had to choose, she'd go for Champagne.
Okay. You can open your eyes.
It's Champagne?
It's champagne! It's a cutie patootie bottle!
Girl, you should buy this one again. It's so nice.
Yeah, but I've been there, but it never smelled like that. Girl, I feel like eating like a fucking camembert now.
Wait, did you have the same idea as me?
What?
Like about the Prosecco?
I wanted to get the little bottle of Prosecco, but it wasn't cold.
Right?
Yeah, but then I
Okay.
was like, no, we deserve better than Prosecco. Because like we've been drinking Prosecco the entire season. Now I think
Yeah,
it's
but
time for the champagne.
I was like, okay, Prosecco was
No, but
like
I'm telling you my things. You need to guess.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
The Prosecco what? Sorry.
No, I was gonna like the Prosecco because I was like, because we drank it all the time. It was
Yeah.
gonna be my before wine because we used to drink that for years before. Like
That's true.
when we were super young, we used to like have drinks and stuff. We would buy bottles of Prosecco. What else did we drink?
Sancerre. Sancerre.
So many
Headache.
so much headache. Girl.
I'm sorry. I love a Sancerre, but
it
it's
was,
a little bit too much.
Yeah, now I think I'm like traumatized by Sancerre, to be honest.
Yeah.
I can't drink it anymore. But going back to your drink, if it has anything to do with like mine, it's more like the pop, the celebration, the things for coming. Because when you have a bottle of champagne, it's really to celebrate something like an achievement. And I think this is exactly what you want to do in the future with me. Is
Yeah.
to celebrate this beautiful podcast, this beautiful friendship that we obtained all these years, going through so many different steps. And because there's so many different bubbles, those are all the little wins in our life.
Our little achievements.
Exactly.
And they're popping now.
Exactly.
I love it.
Is it
I
not?
love it, yes. No, but that's exactly it. And also that I want it to be our future like so bright, so bubbly, so like, you know,
Expressive.
yes,
And this one tastes very fruité.
yes, and with a lot of cheese.
Fruité, but not fruité.
It's really buttery.
Yeah.
Buttery and cheesy.
Cheesy.
I love this. Honestly,
She's like,
I
I
want to go
can't
back.
eat cheese, but I can definitely drink it.
Girl, can you imagine if we go to Franprix and we get a little like piece of camembert? How amazing would be this pairing?
I would love to. What is on your nose?
I don't know. No, it's for my gloss. Really? Fuck. It's gone now. Okay, perfect. It's for
I was
my.
just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I was like, I would love to,
I
but
don't know
I really
how
don't
to
want to
drink.
be the accomplice in you getting like really bad
Yeah.
stomach pain later. You know?
Yeah, I know. Maybe a chef.
Hey, chef, you can.
Yeah. No, but yeah, that's what I wanted. Like, I want us to like move on from like the Prosecco stage, which was like the younger stage.
Yeah.
And I want us to be like champagne. In each episode, champagne, because we deserve it. And our future is going to be like, how do you say this in English? Prosperous? Prosperous? Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Cheers, babe.
Cheers to that.
Love it.
I love it that we can finish this little bottle because I was
This
like,
one we can.
this would be so sad to just like not finish the
No,
entire bottle. So
girl.
this is why I got the mini one.
But honestly, also it's like champagne. Well, you should be fine.
We deserve it. We deserve everything
We do. Expensive and luxurious. Should we start to talk a little bit about what these 29 episodes represented for us?
Yes.
I think, I mean, interrupt me if you think it's not correct, but I think for these 29 episodes, we really touched base on different topics that really impacted our experience here. And we got to be able to give you guys some tips. We were able to share our experiences, and just kind of like the beginning, surface level beginning of our journey. And I think that this second phase of this second season, as they say, I think we're going to be able to, how do you say, dive a little bit more deeper into like the rawness of like actually living here, showing you guys like new spots and going around the city and showing you what it's really like to sit in a park on a Saturday while it's blonde day with people. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and how hard it is to like put your tripod and start filming.
exactly.
And people are just like, they're judging us like, oh, these girls are filming them drinking. No, it's more deep than that.
It's more deep than that. We're here with you guys. It's the
But
good stuff.
yeah, I totally agree with you, because like honestly, we touch base on everything. We've been like so like wide on everything of like friends, how it has been to us, and how we managed to do everything that we did until here. And I think now it's more on going deep about our feelings, and also not just the struggles, because we had like so many successful things here.
Exactly, and the wins as well, to be honest.
Yes. And maybe show a little bit more of our...
Here's the champagne.
There's the bubbles. And maybe...
What just happened? How did you even do that?
I don't know, it just fell.
It just went like Picasso.
It fell.
It literally went Picasso.
It's gonna dry. It's champagne. It's fine.
That was so random.
That was really random. But yeah, I don't know.
What were we saying? No, okay, we were saying that, yeah, this is like the future of our podcast. And that, yeah, we're gonna share.
How random we was.
Yeah, it was really random. I was just like, what happened? Yeah, we're just gonna go like a bit more dynamic, as we said.
Yeah, I was saying that we wanted to show a little bit more of our day-to-day life here in Paris as well.
Yeah.
Because like we show a little bit about our lives, but we don't show a lot.
Yeah, and I think it's good for you guys to kind of get a real sense of what it's like to actually live here, or if you live here and you know how it is the day to day. Like, and guys, we want to also know, like, we want to set up a little group chat situation, like a broadcast channel on Instagram if you guys would be interested in joining. Hit a like, we need them, we love them, so.
And set a little like dates, like a Saturday date on the Jardin Luxembourg, for example.
Yeah,
super packed, but at least we have champagne.
Exactly. And even like just like, how do you say, doing like once a month, twice a month, once every 2 months, we do like a little NYFG nights where we meet up with some girlies. We already know a lot of people do that, but I think it would be cool to like collaborate with someone.
Yeah, because we know how hard it is to like have friends here and to build friendship that like lasts long.
Exactly.
We know we don't have like we can count on our two-handed fingers. Like
exactly.
How many like deep friends you have that you can count on, that you can be like, hey, pick me up from a surgery.
Yes, that's it though. And it's important because like if you don't have your family here, it's really a struggle.
Yes, it is. So it's really, I think it's really important to build this like sense of community, and that's what we want to do. And we also want to help the newbies come.
Yeah, we have something super exciting coming out this summer, guys.
Can we talk a little bit?
Let's go.
Okay, so we are building something for the people that are about to come, or they are just new here and that don't know yet how to navigate the city in the safest and the smartest way.
Exactly.
Because we've been through all of that, and we see Paris grow like from 2018 to 2026. So things change a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we know how to navigate, how to do like all the paperwork. We've been like, we have a PhD on this.
We have a PhD, a double
We've
PhD.
been to like all the types of visas, because my visa was different, your visa was different. So we know all the types of visas, to be honest. And yeah, we want to help you guys, so we're gonna build something for you guys.
Yes, and it's gonna be also, I think it's good for also people that, you know how it's the main reason that Isabella and I wanted to create, can we say it?
Yeah.
The magazine, kind of, is because when we arrived here, we already kind of spoke about it on our pod, but like how we struggled so much to, to get information. to grab information from the internet, and now you have ChatGPT and stuff. I think it's kind of like it's a fun way.
No.
It's a fun way. It's a fun way for us to kind of put all this information together without feeling like it's boring to read. You know, like as a girl that hate is a big word. I love poetry books. Reading a whole damn book is a struggle for me because I have the attention span of a turtle. So
I definitely try, but I know the struggle.
Yeah, and sometimes you just want like if you need to go through something, you need to find it quickly, like at least it's there and it's in like a fun, cute format, you know?
We want to be like a one-on-one guide where you can just take your phone and be like, oh my god, what is the code to get like an Uber or something like that, or like where's the best park for like a Saturday evening. You just pop your phone and you just go to the page where it's talk about parks or Uber, I don't know.
Parks, Uber, skincare.
Yes.
We want to collaborate with a lot of brands and get you guys some fun little codes, so we hope to do that.
Yeah, we're working on it.
We're working
a lot on it.
We
so
are.
like, yeah.
So yeah, this summer is gonna be fun to bring that out to you guys, and yeah, once we're gonna do some promos about that, I think in the next coming.
Yeah, so we're gonna work a lot on that, and also thinking about summer that's coming. We're gonna talk about a new format that we're building here.
Exactly.
Because we love going on the studio and having like pro videos and everything. But now that the pretty days are coming, we know as Parisians living here that we love to be outside.
Love to be outside.
Because honestly, we know that like from October on, we're just like stuck in our apartments and everything. So like when it's sunny, you bet we're outside.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna show a lot about that, and we're gonna try and bring you the episodes from our point of view.
Exactly. So we'll do that to our best capabilities. Keep tuned, guys. We're super excited about this new chapter for NFYFG and YFG. And so yeah, let's cheers to that. And to 30 episodes, girl.
30 episodes, girl. Can you believe it?
Wild.
It's wild. It's been like a wild ride.
To be
But
honest,
so smooth.
can I ask you one thing though? Like thinking back to the very first episode that we ever filmed.
Okay.
What's the difference between now that Isabella and this Isabella now?
Oh my god, I changed so much. Especially because I told you, I'm in this identity crisis, but this is for another episode because it's like deep. But yeah, I think it changed because I felt like I got more comfortable with myself and sharing my story, sharing my like opinion, because I am an introvert, even though like I talk and everything, but I feel like I'm more like confident to share my story and to share my opinion. I'm not scared, you know?
Yeah.
And before I was a little bit scared of what we're gonna say online, you know, who's gonna be seeing. But honestly, people have opinion and they're entitled to have their own opinion and their like thoughts and everything. So I feel like more confident. How about you?
No, but I think that's exactly the same feeling. I think at the beginning I was like, also now I don't give up. If I like make a mistake or if I say something stupid or I used to be wanting to be so perfect.
Yes.
Like I wanted everything to be like scripted, perfect, amazing.
I remember you changed a lot on that.
Yeah,
yes,
now I'm just like whatever. Like I'm just gonna talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. We're gonna giggle. We're gonna make mistakes. It's okay, and that's what literally our podcast is. So I'm really happy we took this leap of faith.
Yes,
to be able to share more and to be able to just be ourselves
and have fun as well.
Exactly.
Because like honestly, this is also, I think the podcast is also an escape from the reality that we struggle like every single day.
Yeah.
Our work, our love life, our family life, being like distant from our family. So I think this is an escape from all this reality. We're just like sharing your story and thinking we're helping other people out there. Maybe we are, maybe we're not, I don't know, but at least we're sharing stuff. Yeah.
I totally agree.
Amazing.
So to Not Your French Girl guys, thank you for listening. To those who have been listening to us from day one, we appreciate you. And for those that are gonna follow us coming up, we're glad to have you a part of this group chat. And yeah, so to another 30 episodes lately.
Yes, another 300 episodes, 3,000.
Whatever episodes.
30,000, I don't know.
300, no, I'm kidding. Okay. See you guys. And we won't see you next week. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yes, we'll see you whenever
we see you.
We see you. Yes.
Bye guys.
Bye guys, love you.
Love you, bye.
Bye.